This is episode 71 of our series on Robert Greene's book, The Laws of Human Nature. We all make mistakes and have successes in life. But did you know that men and women often think about these experiences differently? Let's explore these differences and see how we can learn from each other to become better versions of ourselves. Imagine two friends, Mike and Sarah, who both fail a test at school. Mike might say, "The test was too hard," or "The teacher didn't explain things well." He's looking for reasons outside himself to explain why he failed. Sarah, on the other hand, might think, "I should have studied harder," or "Maybe I'm not smart enough." She's looking inside herself for reasons. Now let's say they both get a good grade on another test. Mike might think, "I'm so smart. I aced that test all by myself." He's taking all the credit for his success. Sarah might say, "I'm glad my study group helped me prepare," or "The extra time the teacher spent explaining things really made a difference." She's sharing the credit for her success. These different ways of thinking about success and failure are what we call masculine and feminine styles. But remember, these are just general patterns. Not all men think one way, and not all women think the other way. Many people use a mix of both styles. The masculine style often involves 1. Blaming others or outside factors for failures. 2. Taking full credit for successes. 3. Being overconfident about skills and abilities. 4. Not wanting to ask for help because it might seem weak. The feminine style often involves 1. Blaming oneself for failures. 2. Giving others credit for successes. 3. Underestimating one's own skills and abilities. 4. Being comfortable asking for help and seeing it as a strength. Both of these styles have good and bad points. The trick is to take the best parts of each and use them together. This can help us learn and grow in a more balanced way. If you tend to think more like Mike, the masculine style. 1. Try looking inside yourself when things go wrong. Ask, "What could I have done differently?" This helps you learn from mistakes. 2. When things go well, think about who helped you or what lucky breaks you had. This keeps you humble and grateful. 3. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Smart people know they can't know everything. 4. Remember that you might not be as amazing at everything as you think. This can motivate you to keep improving. If you tend to think more like Sarah, the feminine style, 1. Don't be too hard on yourself when things go wrong. Sometimes it's not all your fault. 2. When you succeed, give yourself credit too. You worked hard and deserve recognition. 3. Try to be more confident in your abilities. You're probably better at things than you think. 4. Don't let fear of failure stop you from trying new things. Making mistakes is how we learn and grow. For both styles, it's important to find a middle ground. We shouldn't ignore our mistakes, but we also shouldn't beat ourselves up over them. We should be proud of our successes, but not let them go to our heads. When something goes wrong, pretend it happened to a friend instead of you. What advice would you give them? You'd probably be kinder and more balanced in your thinking. Try to treat yourself the same way. Remember, the goal is to learn and grow. By combining the best parts of both thinking styles, we can become more self-aware, more resilient, and better at learning from all of life's experiences, both the good and the bad. It's like learning to dance. At first, you might only know one style of dance. But as you learn new steps and combine them, your dancing becomes richer and more interesting. The same goes for how we think about our successes and failures. By learning new steps in how we think, we can dance through life with more grace and skill. So next time something goes well or badly in your life, take a moment to think about how you're thinking about it. Are you blaming others or yourself too much? Are you taking too much credit or not enough? By asking these questions and trying to find a balance, you'll be on your way to becoming a better learner and a more well-rounded person. Remember, it's not about changing who you are. It's about adding new tools to your toolbox. With practice, you'll find yourself better equipped to handle life's ups and downs, and you'll keep growing and improving along the way. We're now accepting a special kind of donation, your likes. Each one gives us the motivation to keep creating top-notch content for you. If something in this video resonated with you, share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be valuable to someone else. Now, a quick reminder. Make it a habit to learn something beneficial every day. Remember, the content you consume is like food for your brain. Be intentional about it. Otherwise, the algorithm might end up influencing your thoughts. Give it some thought. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.